you for calling State Farm's 24-hour good neighbor service. My name is Teresa.
A lot of call centers, people think that you're making outbound calls and getting hung up on. This is completely different to where they're calling us with what they need, and we're just trying to give them the best service as possible.
It's about being able to protect the customer, provide information as far as what insurance covers.
And is the vehicle registered in your name and you're the primary driver, is that right?
We sit down at the beginning of our shift, we check our emails and do any other thing we need to do, and then we'll get on the phone basically.
I should definitely be able to assist with that. I can confirm whether the payment went through or not.
It's purely inbound, and we get calls adding vehicles, claims, billing questions, everything under the roof basically.
I have learned so much, but it's because of the training. It's because of the nesting. Nesting is basically what you transition to once you're done with official training.
There is a little bit of a nesting type period to where you're around other people who have done the job, and you can raise your hand and ask questions.
We get graded calls each month. Basically, it allows us to know in those specific calls what is it that we can work on and what are we doing well to continue doing.
State Farm definitely does invest in your development. I'm able to shadow other people in other departments to see what their job is like, to see if I'm interested in eventually transferring over to a different position. So this is not just like a solo job where you're just working on your own and you don't get to interact with other people.
To stay fresh, to stay upbeat, and make sure you treat the first customer as good as the last customer. We always have a break time every about 3 hours, and also between calls we have wrap-up time.
And we have to take accountability, we have to own the call, but we also have to make sure that we're leading the call in the correct direction.
Thank you for calling State Farm's 24-hour good neighbor service. My name is Teresa. How may I help you?
It can be stressful, but in this type of environment, everyone's very encouraging, everyone helps out.
At the end of the day, sometimes I am exhausted, but there will be like 1 or 2 calls that will just kind of pop up in my mind, like, I really did a good job on that call, or I'm so glad I was able to help somebody.
And you want to make sure that whenever they hang up, that they're like, wow, State Farm is really a great company. I'm glad I got that customer service.